Just a quick PSA. I've had some people give some feedback on missing persons cases, particularly missing teenage cases that I've shared online lately. And some people have been a little critical, and I understand, talking about sharing stories of chronic runaways and, saying, hey, maybe you should fixate your time or your effort online on cases of people who really want to be found. But the deal is, when someone is missing, it's a problem, it's a concern. And with runaways, it actually is an even bigger concern. And I just want to reiterate this number that I know I have shared online, and that's 1 in 7. So the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children shares that of the cases that they saw just this past year, 1 in 7 of those runaway children, those endangered runaways, those children end up in the hands of a sex trafficker. 1 in 7. And so some of them are chronic runaways, these repeaters that I share online. Some of them may be new cases that we haven't heard of before. Whatever the reason for that child, for sharing it, I just want you to know that the number 1 in 7 is my reason why, and that I will continue to share the stories of missing people, adults, children, cold cases, because those people matter. And they could be in just like a really desperate and scary situation. While we don't know if that's necessarily what these cases are, I just want to be ahead of this and to share it before things get worse, before things get really desperate, and before we see things to where we can't go and resolve anything with those people. So my heart goes out to the people involved in this, families, law enforcement, advocates, because they're working so hard to bring people home. And the goal for me isn't necessarily to reunite somebody with, let's say, a family member or their guardian or whatever it is. It's just to bring them to a safe place and hopefully get them the help that they need. So that's always my mission. It's always been that way. And I hope that for the people who are newer to following me and seeing my work, you understand at least a little bit of my reason why. I was just doing I was going through my files just yesterday. I do periodic audits of cases. And I think I'm close to 4,500 cases shared online over the past handful of years. And to me, I try to share 2 cases every day, sometimes more, occasionally less, but overall, I just want to bring cases to light and let those voices to those people be heard when these people probably wouldn't have ever had a voice otherwise. Families over the years, they reach out through social media, through me and my work in TV, and I feel like a lot of them have been ignored or don't get the platform that they deserve. And this is a way to give them that something that they deserve, to finding their loved one, to bringing that missing person home.